I remember being a broke college student with hardly any skills in my arsenal and a will and a drive for something more. I remember the moment when I realized that the major that I was spending 4 years of my life going to college for wasn't really what I wanted to do. I realized that it wasn't in alignment with my values. And this career that I'd based my life around wasn't the direction that I wanted to go. And ultimately I had to find a new direction. I had to pave my own path. That was the only way to achieve what I wanted to achieve. And for me, that was freedom. Financial freedom, and just freedom to explore and to travel and to live life the way that I wanted to live. At the time, I was really struggling to make money online. I had recently signed up for a coaching program and I still wasn't able to make it work. So I had two choices. I could either, one, go out and get a real job, or two, I could continue to give plasma and continue to stay broke. And through this process, I really started to feel inadequate and kind of dumb because honestly, I'd been trying to learn these skills for a while, and it just never seemed to click, never seemed to have that light bulb moment, And so for me, it was kind of hard, and I had an issue with that in the past, just convincing myself that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't smart enough to understand. And this is honestly a big part of being able to find financial success, is to break through those mental blocks. That's really the hardest part through all of this. And my friend had come to me with an opportunity, and I thought I had found the golden ticket. I thought I had found the way out, that I could finally leave school and live the life that I wanted to live. I wanted to move to Colorado, to live up in the mountains, and to escape from society. But that's not what happened. So I ended up losing all the money that I had. And I remember laying on the futon in the basement, crying, just laying there crying and praying that this would be the one, that this would finally be the opportunity that we needed, and to hopefully catch that break. And then I remembered learning about freelancing from my coaching program that I was in, and I thought to myself, that's something that I could do. That's something that I could do to make money, because freelancing is ultimately just making money outside of a 9 to 5. It's just finding your own way to make money, and through a variety of different skills. And so now I was able to have a vehicle that I could use to be able to start making money, and to be able to help pull my weight and pay my portion of the bills. And so what I did, I started writing ebooks for people on Fiverr, and we were able to move out and get our own apartment, move out of the campus apartments, and find our own little slice of heaven. It was beautiful. The yard. I remember the moment when we walked in, and it was that feeling of having your own place, and it was just the smell. I remember the trees outside of the apartment, and it just seemed like we had finally found what we were looking for. And then we ran into an issue. My girlfriend at the time, she was working a job, and it was an hour away, so that was a 2-hour drive, and it was only a part-time job. And so I wasn't making enough, and she was spending a lot of money in gas, and so we were either going to run out of money, or we had to find a new way to make money. And so what we did is we ended up making an online course. And we spent like 2 months just filming, editing, and creating this masterpiece, And by making this online course, it gave us the skills and the abilities to continue to grow as entrepreneurs and to understand really how to create products and to be able to put yourself out there. And that's why it's super important to have those foundational skills, to have those mental models, because if you're not able to break through those mental blocks that you have, then it's going to stop you every time. So we have to push through those mental blocks. We have to do things that push us out of that comfort zone. And in the end, I was able to finally leave my full-time job. I was able to use the skills that I had learned along the way and the wisdom that I had gathered to be able to finally pursue my own path and not have to rely on a 9-to-5 to keep me alive. To be resilient and to be able to make money despite what crises may be happening in the world. Because it doesn't matter what happens around you. If you have the skills and you have the knowledge, then you can create a new foundation no matter what is happening outside of you. Every entrepreneurial journey that I went through, it taught me a lot. It taught me lessons that I needed to finally be able to break free from 9-to-5. Because once you get into that programming, it's hard to break out of it. And you become so dependent on it. It's like a drug. You think that's the only way that you can survive. And we live our entire lives like that, not even realizing it. That's why I want to help you break free from that 9-to-5 job. I want to help you to learn those skills, to understand what it means to never have to go back to a 9-to-5 job again, to be able to do what it is that you love, to use your talents and your passions to make you money and to help serve other people. Because ultimately that's why we're here, is to help other people. And if we're learning these skills, we can give back to other people. And in return, we'll get paid for giving away what we do best and what we're most passionate about. Don't make the mistake that I did in getting too invested in one freelance gig, because it's easy to get it burnt out. So that's why we're going to equip you with the best tools to be able to help you break through those mental blocks and to provide you with various ways that you can start making money through Fiverr. This will allow you to continue to develop and to grow and to build that foundation. Because ultimately, what is a structure without a strong foundation? If you don't have the skills developed that are necessary as an entrepreneur, then at some point in the future, no matter what it is that you're doing, you're going to be forced to have to learn certain skills. And you're going to be forced into situations. And it's better to have a wide variety of skills for which you could pull from, because it's important not to have all eggs in one basket. And it's important to have a variety of skills to be able to combine, to be able to understand different perspectives, to be able to create your own spin on things, and to be able to take what you have, to be able to take your passions and abilities, to be able to take your artistic ability, and to be able to transform and create something that is of beauty and essence. And you're able to create something that really helps somebody, really changes somebody's life, because you pour your skills and your heart and your passion into this thing, and it really just opens up the door. And then you're like a flower, and you just blossom. You can really feel that. And if you're doing something that you love to do, and you're doing something that you're good at, it's really going to help you to come alive. it's really going to give you that spark, that burst, to be able to just open up to a variety of possibilities for your future. The more you take action, and the more you continue to push, and the more you continue to move forward on this entrepreneur journey, the more successful you are going to be. And the more you're going to be able to grow as a person, and as a father, or a mother, or a lover. It's going to help you in a variety of ways. And then you could build whatever business, whatever opportunities that you want to create. You can create that because you've developed the skills that you need to be able to make it happen. So if you want to break free and never have to go back to a 9-to-5 job again, never have to worry what's going to happen if the economy crashes or if a pandemic happens, because you'll be prepared. You'll have the skills and the knowledge and the resources to rise up and to be able to take your life back, to be able to do what it is that you truly love to do. So if you're ready to never have to go back to a 9-to-5 job again, click the link below and I'll see you on the other side.